Hey y'all, hey, it's Tracy time. Happy Friday. Woo, woo, woo. We made it through another week. Woo, yes. Celebration ensued. So I hope you've had or are having a fantastic Friday, depending on when you watch this. And I hope that you know what to do. Are you a member of the T-Row crew? If not, you know what to do. Press that subscribe button and go ahead and become part of the crew. I do post every day. And this month, the month of July, I am doing a feature on a person in Memphis who makes Memphis better. I have a format that I regularly use now where I tell you a little bit about how I'm personally connected to the person that's featured. And then I tell you what they've provided for me to share with you. The person that's making Memphis better that's featured today is none other than someone that I know personally who has been to my home on many occasions, and I was referred to him by a mutual friend and then a church member of mine. And so I want to share that today's feature, Friday feature, okay, not perfect. So today's Friday feature, the first Friday of Making Memphis Better, drum roll, Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson and I connected. And if you've ever heard me talk about anything, you've heard me talk, sorry, I gotta get adjusted here. Adjusting the light, sorry. You've heard me talk about how much I think it's important to support local business. I've talked about how important it is to make sure that you, especially if you're a person of color, you support other people of color. But let me say this as a little disclaimer here. I think all people need support. So I don't want anybody come to me saying, you know, Tracy, you're being exclusive. No, I believe all small businesses and all local businesses need to be supported. I also fully believe that as a Black woman, I want to be a supporter of a business owned by a Black woman. And as a Black woman who has Black brothers and a Black stepdad and Black uncles, I want to support a business that is also owned by Black men. Okay? All right. This is a Black man. Alex Johnson is a Black man, and I support him. He makes Memphis better. He made Memphis better for me because Alex Johnson owns 2 services. Both are APS, which I think is smart. One is Alex Professional Services, and the other one is Alex Pest Control Services. So now, look, I got to put my glasses on so I can tell you. Usually I take my glasses off so I can tell you something, but today I got to put them on because I'm going to read what he provided. And I want to tell you personally, I was having some issues. I had some squirrels. Now, if you all know me, you know there was a time when Squirrelicia was in the house, and Squirrelicia thought she was making this house a home. Squirrelicia was confused. Squirrelicia was running all through the attic. She was getting all in the crawl space. She was all in the wall, and you know that little crazy sounding thing there. Squirrelicia couldn't live here. So thankfully, I talked to a friend of mine, Latrell Bryant. Latrell, thank you to this day. Thank you, because you told me about Alex. And you said Alex was a good guy. He was honest. He was trustworthy. He was going to take care of it. And he's a good pest control service person. And you were right. I tell you, you were absolutely right. Call Alex, set him up. He came right on. First of all, he came not right on. He came right on. When you have a pest, you don't want someone to schedule you and say, I'll be right on. No, you want them to come right on. Do you hear me? Okay. So yes, Alex has been my pest control service provider, APS, for, gosh, some years now. I know at least 6 years, and has done a great job. I've referred him now to other people, and just think the world of him. He's a great guy, and I'll continue to use him until he transfers his service over to his son or to some other person, which I wouldn't be at all surprised, but he's young enough. He's got a while to go. So now listen, that's how I know Alex. Alex Johnson makes Memphis better for me. And I'm going to tell you what he does to make Memphis better for other people right now. I'm going to read it because I'm not going to try to pretend like I remembered this, okay? So here I go. That's the other reason I need my glasses on. Alex Johnson is a husband, a father, and a business owner. He is the owner of Alex Pest Service and Alex Professional Services, which he has owned and operated for 21 years in the Memphis area. So that's first off, he's a business owner. He's contributing to the revenue of the area. That's one way. As the owner of Alex Pest Service, Alex has provided services for both commercial and residential customers. He was interviewed on the Memphis local news here called Action News 5, WMC Action News 5, Channel 5 News, for pest control tips for homeowners, especially because we had, so much heavy rains, and he was trying to help people understand how they can guard against snakes from the recent rains that we've had. And then as the owner of Alex Professional Services, Alex has been called the Elite Concierge, where his business caters to the needs of the select clientele that appreciate discretion. So now you're saying, well, what would you need to have discretion about? Okay, so now before you go all the way, this would be to your left, before you go that way or that way and get off course, here is the answer to that question. That business is a primarily referred-based business, and it is required moving services. And if y'all hear these pops, somebody forgot that the 4th of July is all the way over and found some fireworks, and it sounds like my next door neighbor. So we're just going to let them have that and pray and ask God to let that be the last popping that we hear going off, okay? Because I'm over it now, for real. So now he is the primarily referred-based business, and he moves things, services that are included for residential, commercial, automobiles, art, and other private services that are entrusted in his care. It's like white glove service that is provided. So if you have any kind of special, fragile, sensitive things that need to be moved and handled that you wouldn't be able to take care of yourself, then you would call Alex Professional Services. But if you got Squirrelicia and Squirreletta and Squirrelata in your house, and they're not welcome, they don't pay rent, they're not guests, you didn't invite them, you call Alex Pest Services. Okay, you feel me? You hear me? All right. So now, those are two things that he does. But now here's what I really appreciate about Alex more than anything, is that on a personal note, he has been able to provide not just employment, which providing employment would really be enough. You know, if you're hiring people in your community, you're giving back to the community, that would be enough. But he also has an approach that he looks at his responsibility as a black man to look out for other black men, other young black men who would otherwise be a statistic in our city. Let me say that again. Alex uses his business, Alex Pest Services, to train and teach and lead and serve as a beacon of hope and light, and for them to see this is what success looks like. This is what it looks like to have employment. This is what it looks like to have responsibility. And this is what it looks like to be relied on and to be dedicated and to be someone that is doing something and giving back. He is a beacon of light and hope for that. And because of that, he believes that it's important for him to shine that light on other young men. And so he says, for the people that would otherwise be a statistic, he purposely gives them the opportunity because he realizes that if he had not himself been given a chance, he could have easily been a statistic as well. So I want you to know that he believes that relating to those that are in the experience that he was potentially in is one of the reasons that he gives back, because he believes in leading by example. And because of that, your diligent service, your professionalism, your contributions to the city of Memphis by way of being a beacon of light and hope to the youth in this community, the young black men who we don't want to see as a statistic, you, Alex Johnson, make Memphis better. Thank you so much, Alex, for participating, for providing the information, and for continuing to run those two businesses. 21 years of service to provide to the community is a lot. Dealing with the community as a small business owner is a challenge for so many people because the community and customers, period, can be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Y'all know it. Because some of y'all are the ones cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Is it you? Is it you? Don't be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Not to Alex. Alex is a good guy. So if you're in the Memphis and Mid-South area and you have some pests, call APS, Alex Pest Control. I'm going to put his information in the description for how you can contact him. And then if you have some special, you need the Elite Concierge to handle and white glove those special items that need discretion or that need to be handled with care, call Alex Professional Services. He provides both of those services and has been a professional business owner for the last 21 years here in the Memphis and Shelby County area, and wish him 21 more successful years. Again, Alex Johnson, thank you. You make Memphis better. So now, that's it. That's all for today for Friday. Friday. What y'all doing today? What you gonna do tonight? You know, in the South, Friday is a fish Friday. So I wonder if somebody's frying some fish, because I had all the barbecue I can handle for now. But now tomorrow, where our church is getting together, we're gonna have a splash and relax. So I'm looking forward to that. What are you doing this weekend? Go ahead and tell me. And you know what else I want you to do? Subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe. And then let me know what you think. What you think about Alex? Do you know someone that's pouring back into the community and giving people an opportunity to find employment and do something positive with their lives instead of being a potential statistic? Shout them out. Do you know somebody here in Memphis that's doing that? Let me know. I want to know. But until then, tomorrow, I'm going to have another person that's featured who makes Memphis better. I'm posting every day. So don't forget to like this, share it, and comment. And until my next now, own your everyday amazing. Bye.